Jets, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? And welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. Got a fun one for you guys tonight. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. You know I love having you guys here with me in the Jets Ward. No matter how many times you come back, you're always welcome, no matter what. And if you are new here, welcome. No matter if you're a Jets fan or a fan of another team, you are always welcome in the Jets Ward. I love having you here. You make it so much fun for me, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please like these videos, subscribe to the channel. It helps the videos get through the algorithm that's in there, and it makes things so much fun for you guys too. And to get out to more people, it helps the channel out so much, and I really appreciate it. So guys, what I got for you guys is a fun one. Now, as we know, mandatory minicamp has been going on for a little while now, and teams are starting to report they're starting to see weaknesses in their team, and there are players in free agency that are still available, and I'm shocked personally that they are still available. Now, recently we just saw that Jermaine Pratt, who I previously made a video of this already, have to redo it because Jermaine Pratt, who I had in this originally, has been signed by the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I originally had him planted for the Indianapolis Colts, but the Raiders make perfect sense for him. Shout out to him. He got a 1-year deal, good deal for him. The Raiders need linebacker help. They also need DB help. Great move by the Raiders. He's a solid player. Was one of the most underrated linebackers in the league for the Bengals last year, and was one of the actual high points of the Bengals defense because they struggled severely last year with an offense that was so high-powered. The defense let them down. But Jermaine Pratt was one of the best players and one of the best at his position last year. Let's be honest. But he is a Raider now. Great move by them. But there are still free agents that are still available that I think you guys need to know, and I'm shocked that they are still free agents. Now, first, I'm leaving out Amari Cooper. I know I mentioned him a ton this time, or I mentioned him a ton in videos already. He is still a free agent, and I'm sure he'll get signed soon, maybe by the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see. Ja'Whaun Bentley, linebacker from New England who was released this offseason. I've left him out of the video. He is going to get signed eventually too, maybe to the Indianapolis Colts. We'll see. But today I'm going to get into these guys for you. And the first one that I want to bring up to you guys is this guy right here, Keenan Allen. His name has been mentioned so much this offseason, and for good reason. He's an older receiver. He's 33 years old, has dealt with some injuries in past years, but he's still one of the better number 2 options in the league and can be a good red zone threat for any team. Now, he'd probably prefer to go to a team that can win a championship. Cardinals, in my opinion, I think are the best fit for him, and here is why. The Cardinals have a solid foundation already. They have Marvin Harrison Jr., who had a decent season last year, who could break out this year after being a rookie last year. Being in another year in this system they have, I think he could have a breakout season. They have Trey McBride, who I think is one of the most underrated tight ends in the league. And honestly, I think he's one of the top 5 tight ends in the league, if we're being honest. So they have a good running. They have a good offense so far. They have players. They have James Conner, who has been solid for them over the years since coming over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. What they need is a number 2 receiver to Marvin Harrison and a guy who can mentor him and help him out. That is Keenan Allen. Cardinals, I don't think, are that far away. They're in a tough division with the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Niners. But honestly, the Cardinals can shock people this year. I think they're going to be a sneaky good team. Keenan Allen could put them over the top. He's 33, like I said. He's 6'2", 211. Been in the league for 12 years at this point. Last year, he played 15 games, had 70 catches on 121 targets, had 744 yards, 7 touchdowns. Good for the Bears. In a loaded receiver room where they had DJ Moore, where they had Rome Odunze, who was a rookie last year, where they had Cole Kmet, who was a great tight end last year, or a great tight end in general. Caleb Williams, who was a rookie quarterback. Keenan Allen still had, as a number 2, number 3 option, still had a decent year. And yes, he's older, but he's still a red zone threat. He can still get open. He runs crisp routes, solid hands. He's a good overall player and could be a really good player for the Arizona Cardinals, who have been lacking at receiver since Larry Fitzgerald had left them. Now they have Marvin Harrison Jr. Get them another vet who can come in and help them really, really well. I think the Cardinals make perfect sense for Keenan Allen. Now, leading into our next guy. And we're going to go more on the defensive side in the rest of this video. Keenan Allen was my one offensive player. I was going to have J.K. Dobbins, but shout out to J.K. Dobbins. He has been signed by the Broncos, so good for him. I'm happy for him. Really solid year for the Chargers last year, even though he got hurt towards the end. Really happy for Dobbins. If he can stay healthy, he can be a threat. And that Broncos team, I think they're going to utilize him properly and give Bo Nix a solid running back. Continuing on. I got Rasul Douglas. Now, you're probably thinking, Rasul Douglas for the Bills? Yeah, this guy's solid. As a solid number 2 cornerback who can play on the outside, can play in the slot, he's very, very useful. And he had an okay season for the Bills last year. He's 30 years old, 6'2", 209 pounds, 9 years in the NFL to this point, played in 15 games last year, had 58 total tackles, 43 solo tackles, 1 forced fumble, and he had 0 interceptions. The guy can play. He's a solid player. Can get beat pretty much. Can play zone. Better as a man coverage guy. I think he could do both really, really well. The best fit for him is the Packers. He had a solid year with the Packers. He was a good Packers player. I think they're the best fit for him because he knows the team. They know him. They're comfortable with him. They liked him a lot. They wanted him back. So, honestly, I think he would be a perfect fit, especially since Jair Alexander was cut yesterday, or cut recently. I think he could be very, very solid for the Green Bay Packers and give them a number 2 option at cornerback, which could be really, really solid for them. So Rasul Douglas, perfect fit for the Green Bay Packers. Now, continuing on, a guy who I've mentioned a ton, Za'Darius Smith. How is he still a free agent? It's shocking to me. Because, yeah, he's older. He's 32. He's 6'4", 270 pounds. He played in both the Cleveland defense last year and then was traded to the Detroit Lions and had a solid year, especially when he got to the AG's defense in Detroit. He's been a pro for 10 years to this point, played in all 17 games last year, had 35 total tackles, 22 solo tackles, and 9 sacks. He can still bring it, but at his age, I don't think he fits a young team. I've been preaching earlier in the offseason as a Jet fan. I would have loved him on the team. Was very, very good in AG's system. I thought he would have been great here. Doesn't seem like he fits. I think the Jets are, we see, the Jets are trying to go younger. And I like that. See what they have in the team now. Za'Darius Smith doesn't really fit that mold right now, but it would be great mentorship to the younger guys that we have in that room and solid depth. The perfect fit, I think, for him is the Philadelphia Eagles. He needs to go to a championship team because I don't think he has that many more years left in the tank. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. Biggest need for them right now is edge. They traded Bryce Huff, who really didn't stand out for them last year after giving them that major contract. He got traded to Robert Saleh's defense in the 49ers. I think he could be a perfect fit for the Philadelphia Eagles and gives them some toughness and tenacity and some containment on that edge and some good pass rush. Going along with that defensive line that the Eagles have already, I think Za'Darius Smith would fit right in with them. So the Eagles would be the perfect fit for Za'Darius Smith. And continuing on with the edge rushers, Jadeveon Clowney. I am honestly shocked he's still a free agent. And similar to Za'Darius Smith, I see him going for a championship. I think he wants to be on a team that's going to give him a championship opportunity because he's been in the league for 11 years now. 11 years. I don't think he has that much time left. Honestly, he's 32 years old, 6'5", 266 pounds, played in a total of 14 games last year, so he's starting to get dinged up. He's been dinged up for a long time now. Had 46 total tackles, 24 solo tackles, and 5.5 sacks. And honestly, he's not known, shockingly, for his sack numbers, pass rush, which everybody thought when he was coming out of South Carolina would be the best thing for him. Honestly, he has been known as a run defender more than a pass defender or an edge, a speed edge. He can provide pressure for you, but that's not his game. He contains the edge and is great in the run defense, which the Chiefs, their defense last year, who I think is the perfect fit for Jadeveon Clowney, they are great on defense. They could use more edge help. They lost some pieces on that defensive line, and having him and Chris Jones on that defense and Nick Bolton as a linebacker, that could be a fantastic defense, only building on a strength. Because the Chiefs, yes, they need help on the offensive line. They need some receivers and everything. But if you beef up a strength like that defense, Jadeveon Clowney can thrive there. And he's not going to get double teamed because Chris Jones is going to be taking the brunt of the blocks. Nick Bolton will be taking the brunt of the blocks when he's blitzing through the mic or on the edge. Jadeveon Clowney could feast on this defense. And I think the Chiefs are the best fit for Jadeveon Clowney. And continuing on, I got this one. This one's close to my heart because I know he's probably not the best free agent out there. CJ Mosley. I loved him as a Jet. When we first got him from the Ravens, I thought we overpaid for him. Maccagnan gave him a ton of money, him and Le'Veon Bell. But looking at him when he was a Raven, he was really, really solid. Took over for Ray Lewis whenever Ray Lewis retired. And he stepped up and made some big plays for the Ravens. Came over to the Jets, and we were all hyped for him. First game against the Buffalo Bills, gets hurt. He was dominating. He had a pick six in that game. And we were looking like we were going to be a great team and really excited. He goes down, and that defense completely changed. Then we had the COVID year, and he didn't play then. Then he comes back, and he's been a dog for us. He's been the captain. He's been the leader on that defense, the heartbeat of that defense, and was solid. He was helping out Quincy Williams so much, even still talking to Quincy Williams to this point, even though he's not on a team. He's still talking to him this point and trying to help him out. Jamien Sherwood, the player he is today because of all the hard work he put in and because of the mentorship of this guy. CJ Mosley is a solid player. Now, why is he still a free agent? Honestly, the neck injury he had last year. He was out for a majority of the season, only played in 4 games, and it looked like he took a step back. He looked like a step slower, which was very, very disappointing to see. It was so sad, but was still able to lay the thump. Wasn't the same player, but can still play, can still be solid in the middle of the defense, can play the zone, can recognize plays, can get to there, make some tackles. He's a great tackler still. Problem was the injury. Can he rebound from the injury? He's 32 years old, so it's going to be tougher for him. 6'2", 231, 10 years experience already. Played 4 games, like I said. Had a total of 17 total tackles, 13 solo tackles, 0 interceptions. I don't see a Super Bowl caliber team going after him. The team I see fitting him the best is the Niners. Now, the Niners, you could argue they could be a Super Bowl team. They have the easiest schedule. If everything pans out, okay, cool. I think the Niners fit him so perfectly because he thrived in Robert Saleh's defense. He was a captain. He was the leader on that defense. I think Saleh would love to welcome CJ Mosley in. They could use some help on the linebacker core. They did lose Dre Greenlaw. They still have Warner back there. CJ Mosley can come in and be a mentor to Warner, who's still young at this point. He's been in the league for a while now, but still young. CJ Mosley could be someone there who you can rely on, who can play a role in that defense, who can be a leader on that defense in that locker room. And people will listen because he's been through it all, through the good teams and bad, through the good times and bad. He is a leader. And I'm really, really just hoping that he can get signed. I think the Niners are the perfect team for him. I think Saleh would put him in a situation where he can thrive. Falcons, too, because their new defensive coordinator is Ulbrich, so he could fit with him as well, as he was our defensive coordinator for the Jets. But I honestly just really hope CJ Mosley gets signed. I know the injury wasn't great. I know he's on the older side, but the guy can still give you something, leadership, mentorship, and can give you a nice role on that defense. He's not going to be an every down starter, but could still provide you something of use. And I think the Niners would be perfect for him. But that is all I got for you guys. Please let me know what you think. If you think I missed anybody, let me know down in the comments. I really hope you enjoy these. I enjoy making these videos for you. It's so much fun. It's a joy. I really do enjoy this. Make sure there over 90% of these people who watch these videos aren't subscribed. If you like them, please just hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like I said earlier, It gets these videos through the algorithm. If you show more likes and subscribe, it gets the videos through the algorithm and gets it out to more people so they can enjoy the content too. It really helps me out. I really do appreciate all your help. And honestly, it's just so much fun making these for you guys. I really hope you enjoy them. Like this video. I'm going to continue making these videos, maybe some more trades that could possibly happen, more free agents that we could talk about later down the road. If you have anybody that you think I missed, please let me know down in the comments. And again, thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next one.